Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Hero House Reviews, mixing things up a bit today as we look at the Transformers Siege line Impactor. Now, I don't think... oh no, I did Beast Wars Megatron, but this is my first sort of G1 review. And normally for G1 I pick up the Masterpiece figures. I've not been too interested in the other lines, but Siege just looks fantastic, and the figures are just amazing that they're putting out. You get such bang for your buck, and they're so well executed in terms of their design. Like, I've spoken with people and they just say it's, just a cheaper Masterpiece line, essentially, because we're getting some really definitive versions of the characters. So I've picked up a few at this point just because they are so good. Now, Impactor, I'm not hugely deep on his past in the G1 lore, but I do know him from the IDW comics, and in that he's like a member of the team The Wreckers. There's a comic, The Last Stand of the Wreckers. He plays a part in that. He's basically, a leader or a past leader who did some shady shit in his time. Last Stand of the Wreckers, I cannot recommend it enough. It's like a Transformers series that just humanizes some lesser-known bots and delves into the various atrocities and, absurdities of war. And it was just very, very well done. And the author went on to do More Than Meets the Eye, which was another fantastic series. That, that's my definitive Megatron, comes from the More Than Meets the Eye. He's just so well executed. So, definitely worth a read, and this figure is definitely worth picking up. Just out of the gate, he comes with a hook hand, because he has one in the comics. But you can remove the hook hand. 1 second. Yeah, remove the hook hand if you wish, and just quickly flip this bad boy back, and voila. He's got a fully functioning hand again. So that's already a neat little addition that's just, a cool thought to put in. Comes with his gun. Again, guns and weapons across this line are cross-compatible. They all have these little sort of plugs in them, so you can put weapons from basically any figure into another and sort of customize the hell out of the figures you do have, which is very, very neat. It makes it, a fun line to collect because you can mix and match. So, again, if you want to start getting into Transformers, I would highly recommend the Siege wave as a good jumping on point. Articulation-wise, he's got basically all the movement of, like, a Marvel's Legend figure, even though he also has to, transform. And it's just very clever how they've weaved the articulation in with, the transformation itself. Like, these parts, his feet, obviously move during the course of the transformation, but that acts as sort of an ankle pivot and swivel for him. So he can stand very well because of the transformation. The transformation hasn't hindered his articulation. They've done a way, found a way to make it enhance it. So that's very impressive. And then sculpt-wise, he looks great. The face could maybe be a bit tighter. He's had a second release in a 3-pack with a different face when he's sort of in a Decepticon persona and looks more like a gladiator. I think that's preferable, but this is still a good head sculpt. As you can see, the paintwork and sculpting is just excellent. He's been meticulously done. Now, a lot of these guys have sort of battle damage on them, but looking at him now, I can't see any real... oh no, they've got sort of like a simulated scuff there, which looks great. Really looks metallic. Yeah, the whole thing is just so well executed. I mean, he's got his little hook hand here, barbed. You could paint it to be metallic if you wanted, I guess, but that's not necessary. You can have him holding it as sort of a pistol as well, so, again, they've thought ahead to, if you want him to have the hand, you can now have another gun for him to hold. So, just so well thought out and so well executed. I mean, his legs come forward. You've got thigh swivel, even. Bicep swivel on the arms. Come out there. Come forward. Go right up. Absolutely insane that this dude, turns into a tank. But he can move as well as any 6-inch figure that's coming out. Like, I've been amazed by the Power Rangers Lightning collection, but I've been completely sleeping on these dudes, and I think this may be giving them a run for their money. So, well done, Hasbro. Yeah, beyond that, I guess I should maybe take pictures of him and then move on to the vehicle mode, so one moment. Alright, and here we have the tank mode. Now, maybe I should have transformed it on camera, but I'm just going to say it's only a 14-step transformation, and having like normally worked with masterpieces, which have like 30 to 40 steps, this was so easy in comparison and refreshing, and a kid could do this and learn to do this without supervision. Like, these are perfect balance for like giving a collector what they want from a Transformers figure, but something that, you know, a kid could also play with and enjoy and have great memories of. So the tank mode, nothing super exciting. I very rarely, with the G1s, care for the alt mode. It's, you know, the robot behind it that garners my attention. Although, it's just such a smart, seamless transformation. Like, you'd pick this up and you'd think, oh, it's just like an alien tank. You wouldn't really think, hello, this is going to transform into a robot as well. Especially not one as detailed as Impactor looked. You can see everything's sort of just tabs in nicely, well hidden away. Again, very simple transformation. Then, you know, the garish color scheme does not work as well on the tank as it does on the robot. So that's a bit of a shame. I mean, if you're gonna have a tank, I guess you kind of want it to be more like tactically colored than bright orange with a bit of purple and yellow splashed on there. Still, I do like that Transformers transform. It gives you versatility with the figure. So even if it's not your thing, it's, you know, kind of what they're known for. And this is, again, a simple one, only 14 steps. So easy. And you could, I could probably reproduce it from memory by this stage after just doing it once. I'm not going to try that or test that on camera, but who knows, maybe down the line. Point is, it's an amazing figure, it's an amazing line. I've already picked up 2 more from it, and frankly, I am thirsty for that Astro Train that they have advertised. He looks fantastic. I will not be keeping Impactor in this tank mode. In fact, I'm not sure I even like the tank mode. I think again, the color scheme combined with the design, it's just got a lot going on, but at the same time is very basic. And since he's such an amazing figure when he's in his 6-inch robot mode, it just sort of undermines it for me. But yeah, looking at this now, it's almost like visual vomit. I mean, technically, it's an amazing feat of engineering. I mean, the hands flipping back so that you can replace it with the prosthesis, that's just been incorporated in the design. So again, they've thought of everything, but it just does not appeal to me. But if, you know, the robot mode does appeal to you, it's a nice, solid transformation. It's easy yet intelligent. So I'm going to give him a 5 out of 5. I am really impressed by this figure. It's just, the tank is not for me. Now let's go back to the pictures and wrap this up.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers.
And there you have it, folks. As you can see, I've transformed him back. Like, minimal difficulty in doing so. I did most of it from memory, just reversed engineered. The only fiddly bit was trying to get his head back out of the place where you know, lodge his head in. I'd also be careful doing that too much, because I think it would, like, scrape the paint on top of his head if you do it too much, because it's a very snug fit. Otherwise, this is a fantastic, perfect figure. I mean, the transformation just flows so well. He comes with nice accessories. He's a great price point. You've got 2 figures in one because, you know, it's a Transformer. It's a character a lot of people like because he got such good character development in the IDW series. Yeah, just pick him up. Again, this is the only line out there right now that I think can give the Lightning Collection a run for its money, and if you've seen my other reviews, you know my opinion on the Lightning Collection, so that's quite high praise. Other than that, yeah, 5 out of 5. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more, we have plenty of reviews. We've also got Hero House and figure fights if you want to see the action figures in action. Thank you for your time, and hopefully I'll see you again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!